What is good everyone, today I'm going to be breaking down a pretty simple loop that I made a while ago, and I'm going to show you how I made it. So in this one basically we will talk about how you can make loops without any complicated VSTs, any music theory knowledge. I'm going to show you how you don't have to be a music genius to put these loops together, and yeah, let's jump straight into it. So I started off with this Alex starter. It's a guitar starter, and yeah, make sure to check him out. He's pretty talented, very good with the guitar, pretty cool dude. So you can also find these kind of starters from other producers or on YouTube from samples, and yeah, this is how the starter sounds. So there's basically two layers of guitar. And one bass layer. We are at 121 BPM, and I kept the keys, so we are in D sharp minor. Then I went and opened up Arcade, which is, to be honest, a pretty cool VST to play around with. It has a bunch of cool libraries. You can find pretty much all sort of sounds, drum sounds, melody sounds, even you can have some one-shots from it, and yeah, you can change around the key however you want. So basically I picked this drip library and the Supreme pack. I made sure to put it in key, and yeah, you can also play around with these knobs. Every library has different knobs and different effects, so yeah, just experiment and do your thing. It's pretty cool, as you can hear. I didn't put any effects on it, I kept it raw. So then I opened up another Arcade, a very different library. It's the Distant Voices and the Zenith Falls pack. All of the effects was too harsh for me, too much basically, so I basically turned down all the knobs. And yeah, this is how it sounds with the vocal chops. So I wanted to add flutes, definitely flutes, so I went around and I picked these flute phrases. And if you want to have pretty cool flute phrases, make sure to check out our drum kit called Gems. It has a bunch of flute phrases, a lot of percussion loops and vocal samples to spice up your loops or even beats. Yeah, make sure to check it out. So this phrase was already in D sharp minor, and what I did basically, I picked two different phrases and I blended each other. It's in D sharp minor, so I didn't have to worry about the key, but you can always change around the pitch if you want. Then I went ahead and I did this cool automation. This is how you can do this, to basically blend in the other phrase as the previous one ends. So it's like more of a generic blending, so yeah. And this is how it sounds with the flute phrase. So the effects I added on this flute phrase was reverb with some subtle settings, a shaper box with the pan effect at 50%, and then EQ, which I found the more harsh frequency and I basically just turned it down. Then I added this bell sound from one of AG Was Here kit, and yeah, it sounds more like an accent, but it sounded pretty cool, so I picked this one. And this is how the one shot sounds. And it's basically just a texture. You cannot even hear it, but it adds a lot to the whole loop together. it adds so much to the bounce, so yeah. Then I picked this pad also from the same kit, and I made sure both of these sounds were in the key, and basically all of the one-shot sounds most of the time tuned to C minor. So if you want this one to be in D sharp minor as we are in D sharp minor, you will have to go 3 semitones, which means 1, 2, 3. You can change it right here, so you have to put up plus 300 cents to make sure it's in key, basically. These are the one-shot sounds. It's very subtle, it's also some kind of texture to the whole loop. And yeah, this is how the whole loop sounds together. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. As you can see, you don't have to be very good at music theory and play all kind of instruments. It's definitely a help, but you don't need to make these loops. And most definitely you don't have to have any expensive VSTs, you can just have all sort of one-shots. Make sure to check out Alex, make sure to check out AG, and make sure to check out Loopside, and yeah, see you in the next one. Peace.